Good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing this evening? Got my little shoulder out tonight. So, I am finally back, y'all. I was down. This little 2024 flu was something else. This little 2024 flu is like the Ebola virus, baby. It is no joke. But I am back. So I said, let's get to the money. So I was going to hop on live tonight real quick and kind of go over what we need to be doing to be getting our businesses ready to apply for business grants. I am a big component of business grants, especially for startup businesses, especially for businesses trying to scale, because a lot of times when you incur a lot of debt, depending on how the cash flow is in your business, you may be doing yourself a disfavor, right? So maxing out your credit cards, getting a loan, getting a line of credit, you may be able to, purchase some things, but on the first, when that note is due, do we have enough cash flow to be able to pay the note? If we don't have enough cash flow to pay our regular bills, our personal bills, and then this additional debt, well, now we have stress, right? Now we're maybe, hindering our credit. Now we're trying to figure out how we're going to pay these bills. So I am a big proponent of applying for business grants, because grants you don't have to pay back. Grants are not going to be based on credit. Grants are not going to need any kind of financials. They're not going to need any kind of tax returns. They're not going to need a profit and loss statement. What you really need to do is have an LLC, an EIN, and a business bank account. Those are going to be the main requirements in being able to be awarded a business grant. Now, we don't want to do the bare minimum. We want to be able to have our business stand out. So a couple of things we can do to have our business stand out is, number one, we can have a branded email address. So we're going to have a info@ourbusinessname.com. We're going to have a customer service at ourbusinessname.com. We don't want to have a Gmail, a Hotmail, an iCloud, a me.com email address. Okay, baby, I'm on live, okay? So if my speech is lagging, I apologize. Baby, I'm not doing the technology. I'm just giving y'all the free game, okay? So if you can work with my lips being a little behind, great. If not, I don't know what to do. I'm just on live, okay? So you want to have a branded email address. You don't want to have a personal email address like Hotmail, Yahoo, Gmail, iCloud, me.com. Number two, you want to have some digital footprint. So when the underwriters are Googling your business, something pops up. You want to have a business social media. You want to have a website, or at least a landing page. A landing page would be like a one-page website, your logo, contact information, a little excerpt about what your business does. You want to have a business social media page that looks active. So if they were to go to your business social media page, we have a post in the last couple of days. You don't want the last post on your business social media to be 6 months from now, right? So those are going to be some things that are going to make your business stand out. So LLC, EIN, business bank account, branded email address, and then some kind of digital footprints. You also want to have a logo, right? That just makes your business look super professional. So even if we're just starting, we at least look like we put some thought, we put some effort, we put some oomph into, starting our business. Yes, we're asking for free money, but you at least want to show some kind of investment in your business, not just have your hand out and you haven't done anything to kind of get your business together. So when we are applying for business grants, you want to ask for things that are going to make your business money. What does your business need that can help you make money in the next 30 days? Do you need some additional inventory? Do you need to buy your inventory at a bigger bulk so that you get it at a cheaper rate? Do you need to maybe remodel your business? If I had a storefront, if I had a restaurant, if I had a boutique, and maybe my storefront was a little dingy, right? Maybe if I had, maybe change the flooring or paint the walls or add a couple fixtures, it may spruce up my business to help me get some more walk-in traffic. Maybe I need a whole new marketing campaign, a new photo shoot, maybe make my website a little bit more user-friendly, maybe get a more upscale or what's the word I'm trying to use? Like a website that can just do more for the customer. Maybe I need to get an office space. I've been in my house, but I have outgrown my home office, and I need to have a real brick and mortar. Maybe I need to hire an employee or employees to maybe come into my business, right? Maybe I need to have someone answer the phone, respond to the emails, do the social media content so I can maybe spend more time in the business, spend more time with the client. So getting payroll for admin to come in. Maybe I need some more updated equipment or some newer equipment. Maybe I could get the job done faster if I had a different type of equipment or some updated equipment. You want to think about things that are going to make your business money. If I was maybe in childcare, maybe redoing the playground or putting like a tarp over the playground if I'm in a state that has like hot summers, so that the kids, will have won't be affected by all of the heat or the USV rays, or I think I'm saying that wrong, UV rays, right? What do you need in your business to make you money? A lot of times people are asking for things like operating expenses. I just want some money in the bank. That's not what a grant's for, right? Operating expenses are not going to make you money. That's just giving you a cushion. When these organizations or these businesses are giving out grants, they're looking for an aha story at the end of the year. They're looking to come back and say, hey, we gave your business $50,000. What did you do with the money? Oh, I was able to, hire 5 more employees. I was able to increase my profits by 30%. I was able to add a whole nother line of inventory. I was able to, get a second location. They're looking for a aha story so they can post on their website, we gave away blah, blah, blah amount of dollars, and we help business A do this, business B do this, business C do this. Organizations and businesses that are giving away grant money 9 out of 10 times have donors. They're going somewhere to get the money. So they're looking for an aha story. So when they go back to these donors, they can say, hey, last year you gave us $1 million and we helped all these businesses do blah, blah, blah. This year, can we get $2 million? So you want to know for yourself, what does your business need to make money? What is that missing factor? And that's what you want to ask for. So where do you find business grants? Well, I have a grant bundle. It's $99. It's going to give you the link to over 1,000 business grants. It's going to have training videos. We're going to walk you through what to ask for, what not to ask for, how to fill the applications out. If you're interested in my grant bundle, type in grant in the comments and a link will be sent to your DM. If you can't afford my grant bundle, you can Google business grants, right? You can Google business grants. You can Google business grants in your state. You can Google business grants in your city. You can go to your local chamber of commerce. You can go on websites like helloalice.com, grantwatch.gov. You can look at the SBA website. There are a lot of different websites that will tell you about business grants. But here's the thing. Unlike nonprofit grants where you have to submit a full grant proposal, most of the business grant applications are done online, meaning they're going to ask you a question and they want you to type in the answer. The better part is 9 out of 10 times they're going to tell you in 300 characters or less, answer this question. In 200 characters or less, answer this question. So they're actually giving you a cap or a limit as to how many words they actually even want to read. So you are not having to, fill out a long grant proposal. You're having to just answer certain questions. Here's another gag about business grants. 9 out of 10 times, they're asking you the same questions. Why did you start your business? What problem does your business solve? How is your business unique or different than the competition? What kind of obstacles or barriers have you seen or have you had to endure in starting your business? Why does your business need the grant money? What will your business do with the grant money? So if you can answer these questions, that's what most of the grant applications are going to be asking. So I also have a grant writing course that goes a little bit into more detail as to, how to basically develop your own grant blueprint, how to answer the most commonly answered questions. So you have a blueprint. So every single month, you're just going to your blueprint and just copying and pasting the answer. So if you want a link to my grant course, type in masterclass in the comment and a link will be sent to you. So the easiest thing to do is once you start filling out grant applications, start first writing down your answers to the questions. Write them down either in your notes, in your iPhone, in Microsoft Word, in a notebook, and you want to start keeping a tally of all of your responses. I always tell entrepreneurs, apply to 5 to 10 grants every single month. Number one, you're going to get accustomed to the questions that they're asking you. Number two, you're going to see, hey, this really isn't that bad. This is really simple. I'm really answering the same questions just over and over again. The most part that you're going to do to kind of alter things will be the budget. So if you're applying for a $10,000 grant, you want to have your budget that encompasses $10,000 worth of expenses. On the other side, if you're applying for a $20,000 grant, you're going to want to add some more expenses so that you're asking for $20,000. So all you're really doing is manipulating what your budget is, but you're really responding to the same thing. When I do my grant consultations, 9 out of 10 times, the person has bought my grant bundle, has never opened it. In their mind, they have never filled out a grant application, so they don't know what to do. And they book the grant call. And the first question I'm going to ask you is, do you have my grant bundle? And they're going to say, yes, but I haven't opened it yet. Or yes, but I gave it to my assistant to look at. The second question I'm going to say is, have you ever applied for a grant? No, I'm so busy. I don't have time. I'm not good at writing. I've never filled out a grant application before. That's just not my thing. And so I have them, pull up a grant application. And then when they see how simple it is, some grant applications have 3 questions. Some grant applications just want your name, number, and email address. And do you have a business, or are you thinking about starting a business? And then once they see how simple it is, they're just like, oh, I didn't know. So if you're on this live, either open up my grant bundle and look at a grant application. If you don't have my grant bundle, you can't afford my grant bundle, not tripping. Google business grants, but go find a business grant and just look at the application. Look at, number 1, how many questions is on there? What are they asking you? Just so you can kind of have a feel as to what you need to answer. The easiest thing is to make your own blueprint. You need to know, why do you need the money? And why you need the money is, what are you needing to make more money in your business? Okay? What specifically do you need? Don't ask for a cushion. In business, there is no cushion. Okay? Don't ask for operating expenses. That's not going to make you money. If you don't have enough sales, then you probably need to do something to get more sales. You probably need to revamp your marketing. You may need to have a consultation or book a marketing strategist. Like, who is your target audience? Maybe your message is not being, is not clear. And so your target audience can't find you. Maybe you have a bomb product, but it's time to kind of remix the packaging, right? You have I'm selling the best peach cobbler. Maybe I'm selling so much peach cobbler, I can't make it fast enough, right? Beyonce is on her Cowboy Carter tour, and she was seen by the paparazzi eating Joy's peach cobbler. Now Joy's peach cobbler is booked and busy. There's a line out my store for the peach cobbler, or my website is blown up because everybody wants my peach cobbler. Well, if I'm making the peach cobbler at home and Beyonce was seen eating my peach cobbler, where clearly I can't make the peach cobbler anymore by myself. I may need to hire some staff to help me prep the ingredients. I may need to go rent out a commercial kitchen 2-3 times a week to be able to make the product in bulk. What does your business need to make more money? What is that thing that's hindering you from going to that next level? So the first thing you need to do is figure out what is your business missing so that you can get whatever it's missing to take it to that next level. If you don't have my grant bundle and you need my grant bundle, type in grant in the comments and a link will be sent to you. If you want my grant masterclass that goes into detail how to fill out the grant applications, type in masterclass in the comments and a link will be sent to your DM. Filling out business grants is really simple once you start applying for them. But before you start applying for them, you need to know, why does your business need money? Let me see if maybe give me like 2 or 3 people that will type in what their business is or what their industry is, so we can kind of come up with some things that your business needs or could need as to what we want to ask for in a grant application. So give me 2 or 3 businesses that y'all have. 2 or 3 businesses. Okay, a barbershop. A salon. Preschoolers. Preschoolers, are you a daycare? Catering. Clothing. And then we got skincare. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have bundles and wigs. Okay, I got 6. I got 6. We're gonna go from here. Okay, the first one I saw was barbershop or salon. Okay, so barbershop or salon. What are some things that we could do to make us more money? Number one, I'm gonna do it 2 ways. One, I'm gonna do it if you own the barbershop or salon and we are renting out like suites or chairs, right? So you're like the salon owner and you make money off of having your chairs or your booths booked, right? Depending on where you are, what location in like where in your city you're located, what kind of salon or barbershop is your competition? What's in the area? How does your barbershop or your salon compete with the competition? What are your fixtures looking like? What are your chairs looking like? What is the decor looking like? Okay. If we're maybe a little old, dusty, rundown, maybe a nice little paint job, some new furniture, some new fixtures, maybe adding some more chairs in the barber so that you can kind of have let me back up. Maybe giving your actual location like a little makeover will help you look more sleek. And whenever you have a better look, you can charge more, right? So, hey, I've had this barbershop, I've had this salon for a while, and she can use a nice little makeover. If I was able to get blah money, I would be able to pay for new flooring, a new paint job, some new fixtures, some new furniture, and be able to add 2 or 3 more stations. The new look will allow my business to have a better look. So as I'm posting my content on social media, as I'm trying to advertise for other stylists and barbers to come be at my business, it just looks more modern. So number one, it's going to attract a better barber or a better stylist. Number 2, I can charge more for the booth rent. And then number 3, clients always like to be in a nice, well-kept, a nice modern facility. So I could ask for some kind of remodeling, fixtures, that kind of thing for expenses. If I was a solo barber or a solo stylist and I had like a salon suite, well then, do I have enough clientele? Are my books booked, 6 days a week? So if I'm not booked, maybe I'm new in town or I just need some clients, right? So I need to kind of do a whole marketing haul. Hey, I am new to the city. I'm a stylist. I really need to get the word out about how I am the expert in natural hair care, how I am the expert in protective styles, how I am the expert in wigs. So you want to showcase what your expertise is. Or if you're a barber, I'm an expert in the man weaves, or I'm an expert in just, cutting hair. And because I'm new to the city, I now need to do a whole marketing campaign, letting people know, who I am, what I do, and what I offer. So that may include, hiring a videographer or a photographer to come in and do a whole little, video shoot, photography shoot, showing you in your salon, getting some professional content about you, talking about who you are, what your skills are. So doing a whole marketing or photo shoot for marketing. Or maybe you need some better equipment. Maybe your equipment is old, run down, and if you had some better equipment, some newer equipment, you can then offer your services faster. So those would be some kind of things I would ask for if I were a barber, if I had a barbershop or a salon. Janitorial, any kind of business that is getting paid on a net 30. So commercial cleaning, transportation, trucking, those are going to be industries where you have to do the job and then you get paid 30 days later, meaning you have to actually do the job, pay your employees, pay for all of the supplies and expenses, and then you get paid 30 days after the job is done. So how many people on this live can afford to upfront all the expenses and then have to wait 30 days to get paid? Most people can't do that. They don't have enough cash flow for that. So if I was in the janitorial industry, or if I was in any kind of industry that was working on a net 30 or a net 60 or a net 90, my thing would be, hey, I am being offered other contracts. Like I am currently cleaning a hospital, or I am currently cleaning a daycare, and I'm getting offers for other jobs, but I can't take the other jobs because I'm going to be forced to have to upfront the payroll, the supplies, the equipment, and I don't have that kind of money. So if you are in a net 30, net 60, net 90, you're going to be limited to your growth because you only grow if you have enough cash flow to pay for these jobs ahead of time. So I will be showing how I am having to turn down offers. I can't, accept I can't accept every opportunity because that means I have to pay for the employees, the staff, the equipment, the inventory, all of that. So I need this upfront money so I can go take on new jobs since my industry works on a net 30 or a net 60. If I'm in the janitorial business, if I'm in the commercial cleaning business, do I have all the equipment I need? Is there some equipment out there that can help me get the job done faster? If I'm able to get the job done faster, I can either do more jobs in one day, which would then increase my income. So those would be the kind of things I'll be asking for in a business grant if I was in the janitorial industry. Catering. If I'm in the catering industry, what are some things that I can do to get more jobs? Maybe if I am a one-stop shop and I am trying to get jobs, if I'm trying to get some bigger jobs, I'm trying to get some corporate clients. Maybe I'm trying to get a catering gig at a hospital, right? Or at a large accounting firm, a law firm, some kind of big corporate client. Well, I may need some additional staff. I may need 2 or 3 people to, number one, help me prep the food, help me serve the food. I may need a commercial van to help me transport. If I'm doing a lot of big orders, I may need a commercial van to help me transport all of the food and the serving supplies, right? If I don't have a lot of clientele and I'm trying to get a clientele, I may need some help in marketing, right? Trying to pitch me to, showcase what are my expertise in? Is my expertise in just food, in baking goods, in desserts, in appetizers? Am I a seafood caterer? Am I a gluten-free organic caterer? Maybe there is a cooking conference or a course or some kind of certification I could go get that would help me expand my repertoire, help me expand the kind of foods I can cook. But me going to this conference, getting this certification, going to this cooking course may be expensive. Maybe I'm a caterer and I'm trying to trademark my business name, so I need money for attorney fees. Things that are going to make you money is what you want to ask for in a business grant. So if you're just logging on, I am talking about different things that you should be asking for if you are trying to get a business grant. If you don't have my grant bundle and you're interested in getting a list of grants that's updated every single month, and I have training course on how to fill out the grant applications, just comment grant in the comments and a link will be sent to you. I'm going over different industries. I will save this live if you're logging on late to hear the different examples. The next one I have is going to be for a clothing store or an online boutique. Anything dealing with clothing, anything dealing with any kind of inventory, you're always going to get it cheaper if you can go across the seas, if you can go across the waters, if you can go get it in China. But in order to get your inventory cheaper, whether it's in China or just buying it here, but in bulk, you're going to have to increase your MOQ, or your minimum order quantity. Meaning, if I'm going to sell this shirt and I'm buying it here in America, I may be able to buy only 10 shirts for $10, right? So I don't have a big upfront cost. But if I bought this same shirt in China, I could get it for $5. But their requirement to get this shirt for $5 is I have to order 100 of them versus just the 10 if I was ordering it here in the US of A. So, hey, I have an online boutique. What makes your online boutique different? Maybe you cater to plus size women. Maybe you cater to more of a professional type of clothing. Maybe you cater to those who are, on a budget or like a more fashion forward, affordable. Maybe you have custom unique pieces, right? So you want to talk about how what makes your clothing unique. But I would be able to double my profits if I was able to purchase my inventory in bulk, right? Whenever I get this orange shirt, I sell out in one day. Whenever I get this pink sweater, I sell out, in 2 days. But I don't have enough cash flow. I don't have enough capital to go get that big order. So after I sell out, I then have to go use that money and place another order. And then once I get that in, I sell out again. So I'm never really able to make a lot of profit if I'm not being able to get my inventory in bulk. So if I had a clothing store or online boutique, I will be asking for a grant money to be able to get a larger amount of inventory at a cheaper price. So number one, I have a larger inventory, so I'm not always saying sold out. So my customer is able to continue to purchase from me. Number two, I'm now increasing my profit margin by being able to sell that. I'm able to charge the same amount, but it's costing me less. Maybe if I have a clothing store or an online boutique, maybe I need to have a better quality video, right? So right now with the online boutiques, if you are just doing still photos, if you are doing the stock photo from the neck down, you cannot compete when when another boutique has the same outfit, but it's a video. They have a model with their hair done, their makeup done, accessories, and they're walking up and down the street. They're walking up and down the studio in the outfit. So now I can see, does the outfit have stretch? How vibrant is the outfit, in video? How does the outfit move? Is the model slender or is she more full figure? Do you have the same outfit in a slender model and in a model that's giving us body, right? All of these things cost money. The model, the makeup, getting the hair done, the accessories. So if I had a clothing store or an online brand, I would be saying, hey, I need money so that marketing wise, my brand can compete with the other brands. I need to be able to have a video shoot for all of my styles. So when my inventory comes in, I can have a model, have a makeup artist do her makeup, have a hairstylist do her hair, have a photographer or a videographer there for 8 hours, and be able to have her put on all the outfits and get a video of her in all the outfits, and then a professional photo. So on social media, I'm able to promote the video. On the website, I have a video and I have a still picture in all angles. It's professional, so I'm able to compete with the bigger online brands. Those kinds of things, marketing is what's going to get you more clients. More clients get you more cash flow. So that's what I would ask for if I had a clothing brand. If you have a skincare brand, okay, so if you have skincare, any kind of product, right? What do you need for a business grant if you have a skincare or a product? Number one, if you are making the product yourself, you need to patent your formula, right? If I have Joy's hair growth oil, right? I did a perm and I colored my hair and relaxed my hair the same day, and all my edges fell out. I researched for months what really stimulates the growth in hair, and I found that avocado oil and Moroccan seed oil and chai seed oil is great for the scalp. And I made up this formula and I use it on my hair for 6 months, and now my hair is down my back. So me just showing the video of all my edges out and now the hair down my back is having my hair growth oil just, I can't keep it in stock. So now I have too many orders. I can't just keep mixing this, at home at night. I need to, have a company mass produce my oil and then just ship it to me already in the bottle. I don't have time with me working my job to be able to be in the kitchen, mixing the oil, bottling it up, putting the label. I don't have time for all that, right? So I need to now go and have a company mass produce my oil. I can't give the company my formula. I can't give the company my recipe without protecting it. To protect a recipe or a formula, you need a patent. A patent's going to run you anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. That's the first thing I will be asking for in a business grant if I had a skincare line. I need to patent my formula so that I can mass produce it to be able to handle the demand. Maybe if I'm not at the mass production level, maybe I may be selling my product a little bootleg, right? Maybe I'm on Amazon and I'm just getting a clear bottle, putting the oil in. But if I was able to at least be able to, get a branded bottle, right? A bottle that had my logo, a nice picture on the front of the bottle of whatever was my logo and name of the product. And then on the back, it had a breakdown of what were the ingredients. So when I post the picture of my hair growth oil, I can compete with the multi-million-dollar brands, right? Now, if you came to my house where I'm bottling it up and making it, well, no, now I can't compete with a Kaleidoscope brand who has a 30,000 square foot warehouse, or Miele Organics corporate warehouse. I can't compete there. But if I had a professional bottle and you held my bottle to my hair growth oil, and then there was a Miele Organics hair growth oil, and then there was a Kaleidoscope hair growth oil, our bottles could compete. Well, then I'm going to ask I need to get branded packaging. I need to get bottles. I need to get the package that the bottle goes into. Maybe I want to get a branded box, right? So when my hair growth oil and shampoo come in, it comes in a branded box. So no, my customer doesn't know that I packaged this all in my 1-bedroom apartment or at my mama's house, when they receive it in the mail, it's a branded box with some stuffing inside, and what comes out is a branded bottle that can compete with the brands that are in Target and Walmart. So that would help me to compete. If I had a skincare line, what is your website looking like, right? What kind of marketing do you have behind your brand? Do you need help developing a formula, right? So maybe in my skincare line, I work with a lot of people that have acne prone skin, and I found that blase blah, is going to help me be able to soothe acne skin. I don't know what kind of skincare line you have, but I'm going to focus on making my skincare line look like it should be in Target or Walmart. And if you sell any kind of product, you can compete with the packaging. You can compete when someone receives your product. What does that make them look and feel like? I did a product, I ordered me a little pantsuit on an online boutique. It was $300. So that is expensive for it, like a little online boutique, outfit. But it came in a box like how a Chanel bag comes in. So I was like, baby, it was worth the $300 just for the packaging. I don't know where the girl's warehouse is. She don't post her warehouse on Instagram. For all I know, she could be selling it out of her car. But when I received that box and it was branded, it was black and white. It had the same bow, the exact same box as the Chanel box that you get your bag from, right? And then inside had a picture of her inside of her packaging and a little note, thank you, boom, boom, boom. The packaging was on point. It was so good. I did a whole video. Like, I don't know who this brand is, but baby, this packaging is the bomb, right? So small things like that, when you're dealing with any kind of product-based business, it makes the customer feel warm and fuzzy inside and makes them want to, buy from you again. So if I had a skincare line, if you don't need a patent, do you need to mass produce your product, right? So maybe I need to get my oils, instead of me buying 10 in a box, I need to get it at 100 in a box, right? So I got to now have a larger, I have to have a larger seed money to be able to get this in bulk. Or maybe I need to upgrade my marketing. Nice professional packaging in a box, a flyer inside saying thank you from the brand or thank you from the desk of the CEO. All these small things when it comes to a product-based business helps you to be able to compete with a bigger brand. You always want to compete where you can, right? Maybe it means doing a whole new photo shoot for your product, right? So having a nice a professional photo shoot with the product, maybe having a model smile, holding it, or, showing some kind of demonstration. But those are kind of things I would ask for if I had a skincare line. If I sold bundled wigs or extensions, anything dealing with beauty, you are selling a lifestyle, right? If you just hold up a wig, or if you have a wig on a mannequin head, right? Or you hold up a bundle, baby, it's what are you selling, right? You're not really selling the hair extensions. You're selling what the hair extensions represent, right? Hair extensions are going to represent luxury, beauty, confidence. Depending on why someone is getting the hair extensions, maybe it's, for convenience. Maybe you're targeting a group of people who don't have hair. So I have some kind of medical condition where I'm suffering hair loss. I'm taking some kind of medicine where the side effect is hair loss. I am undergoing chemotherapy, so I don't have any hair. So a person is now buying a unit, a wig, something to make themselves feel beautiful, right? So when you're selling bundles, hair extensions, we're not selling the actual, well, you are selling the wig. You can't sell it by just throwing a wig on a mannequin head. I mean, it kills me when I see A wig on a, number one, a wig on a mannequin head. The mannequin head don't have no makeup on. Number two, a wig on a mannequin head. They got dye on the mannequin head. Like, you're selling luxury. You're selling beauty. You're selling, when you put these bundles on, you're going to feel fabulous. When you put this wig on, you're going to forget about what you're struggling with underneath the wig, and you're going to pull from that inner confidence, because now you're going to feel like yourself. A woman's hair is her glory. So if I want to sell hair extensions, it's not just the picture. I got to do the whole thing, right? I got to have the model with the makeup, with the wig already curled and styled. I got to be selling the finished product. Or I'm selling me showing how easy it is to attach it, but everything around me needs to be beautiful. I'm selling beauty. So this may be, I may need a model if you aren't the model. I may need to get, a professional photo shoot, video shoot of some models with their makeup done, the hair done, in some kind of setting at a photography studio, showing the full effect. That will be a photo shoot, a videographer, a hairstylist, this is what I need to sell my brand. What kind of packaging do the hair extensions come in, right? When someone receives your package, is it branded? Is it in a branded mailer, a branded box? Do you have any kind of ancillary products that can be branded that can go with it? When I sold hair extensions, they had something called a weave scratcher. It was literally like, imagine a long safety pin, like a long straight safety pin, and it had like a little handle. So a person could, it was small, you can get in between those tracks to be able to scratch your scalp instead of you having to look ghetto and pat your head. So do you have some kind of ancillary product that you can sell with your hair extensions, with your bundle? So a photo shoot, maybe we need to revamp our website. Maybe we need to get some content about why we need to wear it. But when you're selling anything beauty, you have to sell the whole look. You can't just hold the bundle up. It can't just be a picture of a wig on a mannequin head. So when you're asking for the money, I need to be able to, take my marketing to that next level, because I am selling a beauty product, because I am selling, hair extensions. I need to be able to have a full-blown photo shoot with makeup, hairstylist, videographer, to be able to show the woman what she's going to look and feel like with the extensions on. So I need a whole marketing campaign. Marketing should be the number one expense in your business. That's what's getting you the cash flow. That's what's getting you the customers. That's what's getting you the money. It's not the office building. It's not the equipment. It's the marketing. How do you get your target audience to you? That may be having a whole content campaign. All of this costs money. So these be kind of the things I would ask for these different industries. Okay, so once again, I will save this live that I'm doing on my page. If you are just joining in, I am talking about what you should be asking for when applying for business grants. I have a grant bundle. You can comment grant in the comment. A link will be sent to you. I have a list of over 1,000 business grants. I have training courses as to how to apply for the grants, what to ask for, what not to ask for. I have grant templates. If you comment grants in the comment, a link will be sent to you. But when you are applying for a business grant, you want to ask for things that are going to make your business money. So the most important thing is doing a brainstorm. What does your business really need? What is your business lacking? What does your business need to get your target audience to your website? What does your business need to get your customer to your brick and mortar? What does your business need to produce the product faster? To be able to have another line? What can you do to get the client in the door? These are the things that you want to ask for, okay? Once again, when applying for business grants, most of the applications are going to be online. You're answering questions. What does your business do? What problem does your business solve? What makes your business unique or different than the competition? What kind of obstacles have you faced in your business? Why do you need this grant money, and what will you do with the grant money? Those are going to be the most common grant questions. Another grant tip that you could look at would be look at why the business or the organization is giving the grant. So when you go on these grant websites, they're going to have a little about us section, right? So, FedEx always gives out a business grant. They are looking to help small businesses, be able to scale their business. Every organization or business is going to have a little paragraph as to why the business or organization is giving the money. You want to have your business mirror that cause. For example, FedEx is all about helping small businesses. They are giving money for small businesses to start, scale, and grow their business. So when I am answering the questions as to what my business does, what struggles my business has, or struggles or obstacles my business faces, that's not proper. Whatever. I'm going to write from the standpoint of being a small business owner. I'm not going to talk about being a minority business owner. I'm not going to talk about being a woman business owner. I'm going to talk about just being a regular small business owner. There is a grant. There is an Amber grant. It's a $10,000 monthly Amber grant that's given every month. Multiple grants every month for a women-owned business. The Amber grant was started based on a girl named Amber. She died, I want to say in her teens or her early 20s. And this grant is, she wanted to be an entrepreneur. So it's to help women entrepreneurs. Well, if I'm applying for the Amber grant, I'm going to now mirror why the grant was started, to help women entrepreneurs. Not minority women entrepreneurs, just women entrepreneurs. So as I'm filling out the application and writing the questions, I'm going to make sure I'm talking about the struggles, not just being a small business owner, but being a small business and a woman-owned business. What obstacles do women CEOs face, right? It could be an obstacle if you're in a male-dominated industry that they aren't taking you serious. If you are a woman, you have kids, that's a whole nother layer of things you have to now deal with. I got to deal with being a boss and juggling not just the business, but being a mom, meaning laundry, dinner, soccer practice, all of that. If there is, I can't think of the name, but if it's a grant talking about they want to help minority businesses, right? I'm going to then speak about what kind of struggles I have if I am African American or Black, if I am Latina or Latino, if I am Asian, right? So you want to be able to mirror or relate you and your business to the cause or the reason why this business or this organization is giving the grant. The more that you can make your business and you relatable to the cause of the grant, the more that your business will stand out. So when the grant reviewer is reading all these applications, you want yours to jump out to them. Oh my gosh. We're trying to help women, and she's a woman-owned business, and she's not just talking about obstacles that a small business has. She's actually taking it a step further and talking about obstacles that a woman-owned business has. All these small things matter because you have to realize they're reading thousands of applications. How do you make yours stand out? Besides having your LLC, EIN, business bank account, having a logo, having a branded email address, having a website or a landing page, having a business social media. So when I type in your business name, things pop up. Unlike a nonprofit grant where they're just giving money away for people to just help something, a business grant they're looking for the entrepreneur that can flip the money. Who can take this $10,000 and make it 20? Well, what are going to be some things that are going to make me feel like if I give you this $10,000, you can do something with it? Number one, you've already done something with your business. So if you have $10,000 to give, and we have business number one. Business number one has a logo. They have a branded email address. They have a website. They have a business social media. And they need money to go buy inventory in bulk. That's business number one. And then business number two is the same in the same industry. They need inventory. They need money to go buy inventory in bulk. And they need money to form their LLC. And they need money to go get their logo. They don't have a website. And they are business number two at gmail.com. Well, looking at the two businesses, which business owner is already standing out from the competition? Who's going to do more? The person who's already done more. Do I want to give $10,000 to a person who took initiative, got the LLC, got the business bank account, has a branded email address, already has a logo and a website and business social media? Or the other person who maybe only has an LLC and a Gmail account? When I Google their business, there is no website, there is no logo, there is no business email address, there is no business social media. These things matter. Whoever has done the most already, I have confidence that when they get this $10,000, they can flip it. The person who has done the least, when you get this $10,000, I'm not going to have the confidence that you've even done your due diligence to know what you need, what do you really need to go flip the money. So all of these things, they may sound small. Well, why I need a logo for? Why I can't use Gmail? Why I got to have a business social media? All of these things matter because you're not just trying to fill out the application, you're trying to compete. So you want to be able to compete in the arena where you can. So if everyone on this live just didn't eat out for a month, if everyone on this live, if you're a girl, don't buy a new wig, don't buy new bundles, use the old ones, don't get your lashes done, get you some strips, don't worry about these nails, go to Sally's and get you a little at-home manicure kit, do your own pedicure. If you're a guy, baby, let's just not date for a month. Let's just not be outside. Let's just not be at the hookah bar. Let's just, take 1 month or at the most 2 months of our income and invest $150 in a logo. Invest $30 to get a branded email address. Invest $200 for someone to go on Fiverr.com and get you a landing page. Stay inside and go on some YouTube tutorials to see how do I make my Instagram page look branded? How do I use my own iPhone or my own Android? How do I take professional photos with my phone? Use that money to go on Amazon and get you a tripod. Take that time to, instead of you being outside on dates or turned up, use that weekend time and take, 2 hours out on the weekend, spruce yourself up and go sit in your office or go outside and go shoot content. Give me 10 videos once a week. So by you just not eating out, not taking any girls out, women reducing all this maintenance, that's going to give you your money for your LLC, your money for your logo, your money for your landing page, your money for your branding email address. So when you say, well, I don't have money for that, you do. You're just using your logo money to get these nails done. You're just using your website money to go take these girls out on a date. You're choosing to use the capital for your business elsewhere, and then you're waiting for the funding princess to come throw the money in your hand. If we're trying to compete, you got to put your best foot forward. So putting your best foot forward is to have all these ancillary things that I'm telling you to do. So when your application's going against the other ones, yours stands out. So it is now midnight. I done ran my mouth, but I will post this live on my page so that you can kind of hear what are the different things that I'm saying to ask for, how to make your business stand out, in different ways to come up with the money to make your business stand out that you already have. You're just using it not in the best way for your business. Once again, you can comment grants in the comment to get the link to my business grant bundle. If you don't have $99, Google business grants. You can go on websites like Hello Alice, grantwatch.gov. But business grants are a great way to get free capital into your business. You don't have to pay the money back, so it's not going to affect your business cash flow. It is not based on credit. You do not have to have tax returns or financials to get it. You don't have to pay the money back. If you have multiple LLCs, each LLC can apply for the grant. There is no limit to how many grants you can apply for. I always tell business owners, apply for at least 5 to 10 grants every single month. Number one, you're going to get more familiar or more accustomed to applying for business grants. Number two, it's going to increase your chances of winning. The more grants you apply for, the more you're going to increase your chance of winning. Okay, so yes, if you bought my grant bundle months ago, you have lifetime access, okay? I update the list every single month. So you're not buying a list and by the time you get it, everything is expired. Every single month is going to be an updated list of what grants are available for that month. If you already purchased my grant bundle, you forgot how to log in, go to my website, click on the link that says student login, and that will take you right there to the portal to be able to access the grant bundle or any other product that has been purchased off my website. Okay? Everyone have a great night. I need you guys to be applying for 5 to 10 business grants every single month. And I will, of course, see you at the bank.